I got chills, they're multiplying.
Hey guys,
Hi.
it's Nicole.
Slav.
Blake.
And today we played a very classic, went back to the classics, the golden age.
Back before Nicole was born.
And one of the games we played was
Sonic the Hedgehog.
2.
2. We played number 2. So my take on Sonic the Hedgehog, I love this game. It's a classic. It's something that I grew up playing. And it's not really challenging. It's kind of a mindless game. But it's fun. It brings back good memories, memories of your childhood, memories from when you and your siblings were fighting over who got to be Sonic and who got to be Tails.
I liked Tails.
I was Sonic.
I hated that game.
Why? It wasn't a challenge?
No, it was dumbest. It was like just annoying.
Just annoying.
Okay, so there's, I guess Sonic the Hedgehog 2, there's 4 levels. There's a bonus level. Well, there's like 4 different maps. And like that casino map is just annoying because you have no idea.
Casino, I got all those rings.
Yeah, you have no idea where you're going. And then they have the jungle map, which we didn't finish. That's how frustrated it gets.
I couldn't even get past the first part.
Exactly. And then you have the
jungle
only thing that was good about it was like the first map. Like that ocean front.
No, the casino one, you can get like unlimited rings and you want that. That's what's fun. You know,
Okay,
it's
the concept of the game is
Sonic.
stupid though. Because here's how it
It
works.
doesn't really explain it either. You just kind of are left on your own. Like, what am I doing?
Exactly.
It's Sonic. You don't need to explain it.
Yes, you do. Because
No,
look,
you
No,
do not need to
never
explain it.
played
It's Sonic the
before.
Hedgehog.
I had never played Sonic before. and
Because
I'm
you
just
weren't
like,
even born when
what
it
the
came
heck
out.
do I do? Because they just put you in there and there's a timer going. And you're like, oh, I guess like I'm just gonna jump. Oh no, I wasn't supposed to touch that thing. You know, I'm back at the
Exactly.
beginning.
exactly.
So after 5 minutes, she figured it out, though.
No, she didn't.
No, I didn't.
Because then
It
I
took
started.
you longer than 5 minutes to figure
'Cause
that
then I
game
started
out.
I got
playing it.
frustrated and Slav started playing.
And I'm like, look what I can do. And she's like, how did I know you could do that? Why? Because nobody. Because
Because nobody told you.
I guess that's one good thing. I guess that actually brings a good point. Why games in the past were fun is because you normally be sitting around with a bunch of friends. And somebody's like, hey, you're supposed to do this, or hey, you're supposed to that. And
Or you have to go here to collect
Yeah.
this, and then, yeah.
Yeah,
It
so like
was
the
just fun.
strategy. But today, everybody plays by themselves. If you pop Sonic the Hedgehog in, you'd be like,
Yeah.
I have no idea what I'm doing. There's no tutorial.
Exactly. So it's a fun game to figure out. It's also a fun party game. The second game that
Wait.
we reviewed-
First off. The game is stupid. Here's a concept. If you have one ring, you have a full health bar technically. If you have no rings, you die. And when you get hit, your rings bounce. It's so stupid.
I like it.
It's very frustrating. It's like because you just die so fast,
Exactly.
and there's not really that much skill involved. Like if you just hit something, you hit something and you die. It's kind of just like a.
It's a stupid race.
That's true.
And the worst part is, it just like starts randomly. It just start like freezing on you. Do you not remember that? It's like.
Okay, however, it is a 25-year-old game. You know, it's like 25 years old. And the system
No
is
mercy.
Super Mario doesn't freeze. Donkey Kong doesn't freeze.
on Sega Genesis.
On Super Nintendo.
So we were playing on an actual old Sega Genesis. That's why it freezes.
Streets of
every
Rage
once
2
in a while.
doesn't freeze.
Yes, it does.
No, like slow down, like frame, like do.
Okay, it doesn't freeze. You're right.
You're
So
right.
the second game that we played was Streets of Rage 2. Another one from my childhood. Weird, I don't know. But another one from my childhood. And it was, just the classic Streets of Rage games. So for the people that don't know it or were born in 2000 after, it's kind of like one of the first, I would say probably one of the first fighting games.
No way, because Mortal Kombat came out then that time too.
Before it,
Oh, I don't know actually.
I think Streets of Rage was one of the first fighting games.
Because Mortal Kombat came out for the original Nintendo.
This isn't Nintendo, this is Sega.
Yeah, but this is Sega Genesis, not
Sega Dreamcast?
no, Sega Dreamcast was on PlayStation.
That was
What about
2 came
Street
out.
Fighter?
Street Fighter, yeah. Okay, don't matter. Long story short,
Anyway, so
sorry.
what was the name of the game?
Street Rage 2.
Streets of Rage 2, right. So it's just a basic fighting game, and that's all you do.
Well, there's more to it than that.
I enjoyed it more than I enjoyed Sonic because there was
Thank you.
more of a challenge to it. I don't know. You just kind of kick and punch your way through, but so you kind of know what to do at first. It's kind of limited. Then you can discover like secret moves once I was playing by myself and Blake stopped playing, I was able to have time to figure out certain special moves, like, oh, if I hold this and push this at the same time, this does this. But
Right. Another problem, no tutorials. You have no idea what you're doing.
yeah.
Which is fine if you're playing with friends and know what they're doing. But if you're all sitting down, like, what do we do? You're kind of like, let me Google it.
It was very confusing.
I was
to play
Googling it.
2 people at one time when I never played it before, because like Blake kept holding me and beating me up. I'm like, what are you doing?
Okay, you will notice a common theme in all these videos. For when Nicole can't play a video game, it's somehow my fault.
Well, typically you two are playing the games.
We were playing the games together.
I know.
Yeah.
I'm kidding. But
So, but
I was holding her down and punching her, so.
I did the same
Intentionally.
Too. I was like, I don't know why I'm doing, like, I don't know how I'm doing this.
I
Apparently
know.
you can beat up your teammates.
It's wonderful.
yeah, but the cool thing about this game is, even though the cool thing is you could choose a character and like they have different like abilities, but like it progressively gets harder in the sense like you have to fight more stronger people, and like you start fighting
And
these,
then stronger people that fly.
yeah, and then
Yeah.
like motors.
So you
like
never know what's next.
the game is incredible in like detail. Like there's motorcycles, dirt bikes, like on the bridge.
Exactly.
You got grenades. You got dudes throwing katanas, and you got
You
all
can
this
beat up inanimate objects, and oh, it turns into money.
and turkeys
Yeah.
and like a chicken.
Turkeys.
You're like your chicken is your life. Like
I should do
who-
this in real life.
it's like either an apple or a chicken, and the apple is like a little health, and the chicken is like full health. Like who thought about that? Like that's like
Chicken has more protein.
yeah, it's like I'm gonna eat this apple. You know what I mean? How do we put health in game? Put a piece of apple in the good idea.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like not a
I'm
protein
so
bowl.
inspired to
90s.
go
I
on the
know.
apple and turkey diet now.
Yeah, you'd be like, yeah, and then so that's one cool thing. Second cool thing is it actually has a story to it. But this, I mean, obviously it's a lame Sega story, but it's like, in the dark world, this guy comes back. It's like typically like every other game, like, he just somehow comes back. But it's 2 players. Both these games had multiple players, which is great. You can play friends. And in the Street of Rage one, you can also do like a arena thing, which they didn't play. I did. Just kind of just fight each other. What else did you like about the game? Or
That's it.
I did enjoy Street Fighter though. I tend to like the simple beat 'em up sort of games.
right?
Because worst comes to worst, you can just mash a bunch of buttons.
Yeah,
Okay.
the super annoying thing of the game is like your special move somehow damages you if you just do it.
Yeah, that was weird.
And like the whole time Blake is honestly, you watch it. The whole time Blake is killing himself because he's pressing the same button.
But it's the most effective move.
I know, and it's just and he's like hurting himself the whole. It's like you're gonna die. He's like, like you lose health. It's like what a dumb concept. So I didn't understand that. Maybe it's because I don't know. It's like really weird. It's like why would you damage yourself if you do that?
Exactly.
But other than that, it's really cool. There's so many different scenarios, and the music is upbeat. You're like in a bar and on a bridge, in the streets, in a ghetto, in an alien shelter.
Unfortunately, like all the problems that we're mentioning are like now like they're fixed with the modern games.
Yeah.
So you gotta give thanks to these old games where you're like, why do I die in one shot?
So this Thanksgiving, make sure to give thanks for modern games.
Give thanks to Sega. They made your modern games playable.
What about Nintendo and PlayStation and PC?
Nah.
Like, the PC community is pissed right now when they hear us say that.
No, even when I had a Game Boy, the games were better than
That's what I'm saying. Like,
Sega games. Like
yes, like
yeah.
Pokemon,
better setup.
No.
Legends of Zelda.
No.
Legends of Zelda.
No.
Even our producer
Did you even
back
have a
there
Game
is
Boy?
nodding
Yes,
his
I
head,
had a
going,
Game Boy.
Legends of Zelda. He's back there nodding his head, going, yes.
I couldn't.
Donkey
Legend of
Kong?
Zelda, or what was it
Okay,
called?
Donkey Kong. I'll give you Donkey Kong.
Country. Yeah, you
Donkey-
get to run an ostrich.
Donkey Kong Country?
You get to ride an ostrich.
And Donkey Kong.
Yeah, and swim a swordfish.
I like Donkey Kong. I just think Zelda is the most boring game ever.
You obviously don't know what a good story slash puzzle solving game is about.
You're right, I don't.
Our producer back there is like, I wish I could play Zelda right now because that was a good game.
Yeah. I don't play Zelda.
Oh my goodness,
Well,
Spyro.
anyway,
Oh, that's a little later on.
Yeah, Spyro.
So anyway, thank you guys for watching. This is our review, and we are going to be doing our personal boards in just a second.
Okay, try
Hey, what's up, guys? So this is my personal review of Sonic the Hedgehog and Street of Rage. Sonic the Hedgehog 2 definitely goes down here. It is the most crappiest game I've played so far in the sense of frustration. But Street of Rage was really fun. I enjoyed it, and it is right now up here. I don't know why, but Street of Rage definitely caught my attention. I think it was more of watching them get frustrated playing it than it was me playing it. Thank you so much.
Hey, it's Blake. So today we reviewed Streets of Rage 2 and Sonic the Hedgehog 2. So I'm going to put Streets of Rage right between Battle Block Theater and Life is Strange. They're kind of like meh. Yeah, it is a trip down memory lane. But Sonic 2, this is one of my favorite games to play because it's very mindless. I'm going to put it right just underneath at the top.
Hey guys, it's Nicole, and I'm about to tell you how I feel about these games. Now, I really like Streets of Rage. Wasn't as high quality as the rest of them. It was old, but it's pretty solid. I enjoyed it, so it's right here by the anchor point. Now, Sonic the Hedgehog was just a ball of frustration for me, and hedgehogs are not even legal in my state, so I'm going with the side of justice here. It's going in the hole. Peace.
Is my leg in the picture?
I hope it is. I so hope it is.
Zelda is like
Zelda was like the best thing
I
of
don't
its
even
time.
know.
I played it over and over, and like, oh, you hit the bushes, you try to find the gems, and like you collect weapons. You know what I'm talking about? You like try to get the better sword, and then like you beat the game, and then it's like, oh, you can go to another world by like doing this time thing on that. You know what I'm talking about, right? Yeah. You're like, oh my god, I've only played half the
dissing
game.
Zelda's like dissing the Beatles.
You like discover so many stuff.
I know.
It's like the first open world game that.
Yeah.
And then you fight this like boss in the thing. You have to hit its tail. Remember that?
Guys,
and
I
only its
played
tail
Zelda.
damages
I know
it. We
what
like, you know what I'm talking about? It
Zelda
goes like.
And the puzzles and everything.
Oh.
Different tools you discover and how they.
Okay, so here's the thing about video games for me.
I'm still recording.
Yeah, you keep recording.
Okay, so in case you couldn't tell, Zelda, the Brothers game, things like that, I can't stand those games. For me, the games I like is like Battle Block Theater, Sonic, Super Mario.
I like Sonic.
Those are the ones I like, because it's mindless. I'm not really a gamer, so I'm not.
I'm not
gonna-
either.
But I'm saying I like the fun ones. I'm not gonna
Right,
like.
well, I mean, that's your
a
style.
Zelda-
I'm just
I'm
saying.
not gonna like a Zelda game.
Dude, the only time I play is when we're like doing this stuff, and it's great. So guys, guys, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed our rants about these two great classics. Well, not great, but two classics that are almost great. And hope to see you next time.
All right, I'm Blake,
I'm Slav.
Nicole.
and we'll talk to you guys later.
Cha-ching.